my thing is, it was hard. It was hard.
It is hard.
You know, I was out and doing the party scene for a very long time, and when I did meet my child's father, we had been dating for a while, and all of a sudden, you know, I was pregnant, and I was like, what in the world am I going to do? My mom's going to kill me, and you know, how am I going to handle this? I don't have a stable job. You know, the apartment that I was living in wasn't the best, and so I was freaking out. And then when she came, it was just like, oh my gosh, this little person is hanging on me, you know, my body's changing. It took a while to get used to, and then just looking at her seeing her every day, I love her. But when I looked at her, I was just like, I cannot believe this little person came out of me, and this is mine. This is
my responsibility.
My responsibility, and it's scary.
Yeah, it is. It's very scary.
Because you're used to going to the store by yourself, but not thinking to take the baby.
And you have to pack up a whole, like you're going for a week.
I'm telling you.
At the store, yeah.
It was hard at first for me, for the little transition, because, and then on top of that, you know, for me as a African American woman, I kind of was hard on myself there for a long time because I felt like I was another stereotype, you know.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
You know, it's just the truth. And so for me going to being the party girl, the little pretty girl, or whatever you want to say, that hung around with, going on dates with guys and things like that, I didn't believe that was what my future was going to be. But I'm glad it happened. I have my daughter now. And so what happened was it took me a while to get used to what happened, what changed in my life. And so I figured out that I had to actually get up and do something, because I wasn't going to be the lady that was on Section 8 and on welfare. Now, welfare is built for a purpose. I just didn't want that to be my life and my daughter's life. And so for me, trying to change from the woman I was before I had Bella, and change to become the woman for my daughter, for her to admire and be proud of, then I knew I needed to do better and graduate school, or go find a career and things. And
that's very commendable, because a lot of people they settle for what they've done. They don't move forward. They say, okay, I've got a kid right. This is what I did. You went ahead and got your degree, and you thought about your future and thought about, what am I going to do, and how can I set this example for my daughter to follow, and all this. When I got pregnant, I got really sick. I got toxemia, so I was bedridden for quite some time. And then after I had the baby, I didn't go back to school. So I never got my degree. So I settled for whatever life had to offer me at the time.
But let's just say this, though. You don't have to have a degree to be successful.
You do not.
Yes, with you being a strong woman or doing your own thing, you do not necessarily have to have a degree to do any of that.
You absolutely don't. And a lot of times experience is much more useful than a degree.
Yes,
it is. Now, not every company looks at it that way, but it is so true. It is very true.
Yeah.
So.
The thing that pushed me the most is because of that. I said, this is not, my parents raised me to be strong. They raised me to be, to want things, and I want things, of course, for myself and for my daughter or whatever. I want her to have nice clothes and all these other things or whatever. And I said, no. So that's what drove me, because I didn't want to be that girl that everybody sees as that type.
But stereotyping yourself is really not fair to you, because let me just tell you, there are just as many white girls out there that are doing the same thing, and they're abusing the system, and they do. And to me, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I see in through my eyes, though.
And I understand that, because society has made you look that way, which is very unfair. Because I don't care whether you're Afro-American, whether you're white, whether you're Indian, it doesn't make any difference. Pick yourself up. no, and this is what aggravates me, I think, more than anything, because so many people, when they go through like this, they have such low self-esteem, they don't think they're worth anything. And they're the most precious people in the world. They just need help. They need somebody to let them know how strong they can be and what they can accomplish and to move forward and make something of your life. And to me, the best way to show people how you didn't affect me when you came in and messed up my life is make something of your life. Go further. Go do something great and show them I'm very successful without you.
And then another thing, to me, I even go a step further because that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. But then I also say thank you because you came in my life to motivate
Absolutely.
me. You know?
Absolutely.
You did help me. You know,
Yes,
even
you
though
did, yeah.
you did what you did. You
In a
did
horrible
help
way,
me.
but you pushed me forward.
Yeah, you pushed me forward. Thank
Yes.
goodness you came into my life
Yes,
and did what you did. Because
absolutely.
now,
I'm stronger
Look how we're
because of
doing.
you, and look where I'm at now. Look
You
where
know?
you're at.
yeah, thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes. Did not see
How
that
I
at the
feel.
time.
Yes, ma'am. I know.